Denver 7 Meet the Picks is sponsored by Ramos Law. If you've been injured, Dr. Ramos and his team are here to help.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lionel Bienvenu, and welcome to Denver 7's special presentation of Broncos Draft 2019. Meet the Picks. Now, in round one of the draft, at number 20 overall, the Broncos took tight end Noah Fant out of Iowa. He's the big target Joe Flacco will be looking to hit in the red zone. Our Broncos insider Troy Renck sat down with Noah to talk about everything orange and blue.
What's it been like to be a first-round pick when it became your dream? It sounds like about your sophomore year of college, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's been wild. The green room was stressful. It was a lot of cameras all over the place. It was a very wild situation, but the 20th pick came around, and Mr. Elway gave me the call, and it was an amazing moment for me. It was an emotional moment with me and my family, and after that, did media, went out with my family and celebrated. Got a good bite to eat, and the following morning flew out here, and now I'm here.
A lot of guys say, well, this was the best place for me, but you researched it, and it looked like maybe the Vikings or Broncos. Mm-hmm. You kind of said it was kind of God's plan. Can you explain that to our viewers, like why this made so much sense for you to land in Denver prior to the draft?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it like in the Broncos offense, I mean, they love using their tight ends, and now they have Joe Flacco here who loves throwing the ball to his tight ends, and it's going to be something that's very special, being here with the coaches here, getting to meet them, getting to see how they run things here. I definitely feel like this is the best place for me, and that's why I was saying before, this is one of the places I definitely wanted to come to, and the stars just aligned perfectly for me to come here.
One of the reasons that you were so appealing is that you have this, not only your athleticism, but the ability to get vertical as a tight end. Where did that come from? Or were you always just athletic and realized, man, I could distinguish myself, be creating mismatch? Because you're unique when I watch you on film. Where did kind of that come from? Where did it develop? All the way back to high school?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would attribute that to my dad encouraging me to, do multiple sports, not just football, but do basketball and track and all these different things to develop your skills all over the place, and I feel like that helped me tremendously, and I'm able to use bits and pieces from every sport to kind of like you said, make it special to the game of football. So I think that's what helped me a lot.
Some great stuff there with Noah Fant, and much more coming up with the Broncos' top pick right after this break.
I'm a medical doctor and an attorney. When you get to court, or when you get to even talking with an insurance company about injuries, it gets down to what are the injuries. It doesn't get down to what is the law. And being able to explain those injuries, that's what helps insurance companies to understand value. It's what helps get people care for the future. It really is the best of both worlds.
If you've been injured in a car crash or at work, Dr. Ramos and his team are here to help you. Ramos Law, we can help.
Because as a basketball player, imagine you're power forward.
Yes,
We've
sir.
seen guys like Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez.
Yep.
Was there a point where you thought you might be a pro basketball player?
I mean, so when I was freshman and sophomore year in high school, I was, getting recruited by schools, like South Dakota State, Boise State for basketball. And so I was thinking about going to college for basketball, and then I started getting big-time football offers. So I went with football. So that was I wanted to play a big-time sport, and, I was getting high major offers from football.
I mean, you had a great college career, 20 touchdowns over 2.5 years, 3 years. But I respectfully ask this. It seems like your best football could be ahead of you because you had to share the ball with T.J. Hawkinson. Is your best football ahead of you? Can you see a situation where, as maybe even more focus of an offense, that we haven't seen the best of
I mean, 100%. I think, with my work ethic and, what I want to prove, I think the best football is ahead. And I know I have to work to get there, but I'm definitely excited for the future. This
team has struggled offensively. Do you know much about that, and how much do you look forward to maybe caffeinating this offense, changing, because they've had a great defense for the better part of the 2-3 years. Do you see yourself as maybe I can help be that piece that gets this thing over the line?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to be a spark plug anywhere I can be. If that's with the offense, like you said, or if that's with special teams, anything that I can do to improve this team and get us wins on the field is what I'm going to do. So I think that's the best term I can make for is, be a spark plug for this team.
I was told that the way guys reacted to you on your own team was part of the reason they liked you, because they drafted last year captains, veteran guys. What is it about your personality that makes you think you can transition easier to the NFL, like Chubb did last year, Cortland Sutton, Josie Jewell?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I truly care about my teammates. I have fun with them. I like to, be friends with them. It's not just a business to me, and I bond with guys, through playing football, and that's something that's super special. And you get bonds with guys that you can't make anywhere else besides playing football with them and training with them and things like that. So I think that's kind of why my teammates at Iowa like being teammates with me, and hopefully I can establish that same thing here with the Broncos.
Bronco fans, it's Noah Fant, their first-round pick. Looking forward to big things from Noah. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, thanks, Troy and Noah, and thank you for watching our Broncos Draft special presentation, Meet the Picks. And again, make sure to join us right here as we'll meet all the other Broncos picks as well. I'm Lionel Bienvenu. We'll see you next time.
Denver 7 Meet the Picks was sponsored by Ramos Law. If you've been injured, Dr. Ramos and his team are here to help.